everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your monthly reading for August. So every month I do a monthly reading, and every month we kind of change it up, but mostly it's going to be about love, health, and wealth. Those are our main topics here, and there's a lot of oracle decks that we're going to use, and starting off with these heart and soul tarot cards that give us sort of a message and a base for the month of August, what we have to look forward to. So we have 3 piles here, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You can watch as many as you want to, but you also might be drawn to a specific one, feeling like it's going to give you real specific messages, and that could be the one for you. I think there's going to be an emphasis on each pile. One is going to have a love emphasis, one will have a health emphasis, and one will have a wealth emphasis. And by what I mean by emphasis is either someplace that you have to work on, or someplace in your, or some category, subject matter that will be highlighted, that will be have a turn for the better in your life. So each pile will have an emphasis in a different area. So you can watch all 3, or you can let your heart be your guide and see which one is the emphasis in your life for August. All right, so let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Close your eyes, release your breath through your mouth. Open your eyes and let them drift to the card that is calling you. Let's begin. All right, let's first read your 2 cards. Go ahead and zoom back in, and let's take a look. So we have, as the seasons of life turn, remember your life and all your experiences are driven by the invisible wheels of love. Life is an eternal ocean, and death and rebirth are the rising and falling of the same wave. Attached to every ending is a new beginning. Very nice. All right, and so much sun. An angel surrounds you with rainbow wings, here to reconnect you with your true nature, the balanced, healthy, sensitive, and loving you. Remember that there is more to life than your achievements. Consciously connecting your spiritual and physical realities will help you reconnect to the sacred, infinite, and creative part of yourself that is yearning to play a greater role in your life. Beautiful. So let's get into your reading. All right, first we have from the Ancient Wisdom Oracle. Let me double check on that. The Vintage Wisdom. Let's see what our Vintage Wisdom says. We have intention. So this is a feeling of when you have something in your mind, to really focus on what it is that you want and make it purposeful, not just a willy-nilly wish, but a very strong intention. And you have from the Archangel's Oracle, you have moon cycles. So I feel like the intention could be placed on those moon cycles, on the phases, part of your ritual work. Archangel Haniel is saying, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalizes upon these cycles, or you should capitalize upon these cycles. Okay. And then we have from our Black Moon Astrology, we have the 11th house of friends. So 11th house could be highlighted. You could be connecting really nicely with certain friends. It could be even a love interest that starts off as a friend and turns into something more. And then you have stork. Stork is really great in the Lenormand. It represents, you see different types. I like the ones that come in pairs because storks mate for life. But this stork may be looking. This stork represents a change, a positive change, a movement, maybe relocation, or moving into a new house, or moving into a new city, changing jobs, things like that. So, but an advancement, a promotion too. Some of these moves could be related to getting engaged and now you're moving in, or yeah, like a level up in your relationship could be part of that. So that's the promotion. The level up in your work could ask you to relocate due to that, or you could be just moving into a bigger office, things like that. So stork is really positive energy here. And then let's see what our Moonology card says. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So no matter what you might be working on, whatever area of your life, there's a win-win situation, even if it's, whether it's in love and career or health. Any effort, any intention you put into making your situation better, you're going to become a winner. Well, that's really good. Okay, and let's see now. So this represents what's highlighted in your life in August, and what's highlighted for you is going to be love, and your message is surrender. The stargazer lily is asking you to surrender to the unconditional love that the universe has flowing towards you. Let down the barriers surrounding your heart and surrender unloving thoughts about yourself to allow yourself to receive. You are always enough. And then your card that goes with love is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is like the King of Kings. There is no one really greater than the King of Pentacles. He is all the signs evolved into one. Give you a close-up of him, of this card. And so that being said, there could be a person coming through that's really just everything that you've imagined, everything that you desired, everything that you wanted. First and foremost, I believe this person is going to be very chivalrous. And I think you might be traveling or moving in with them, or leveling up somehow, taking a trip with them, going on some kind of journey. And ladies first, you know, and you're just, you stand out among the crowd. There's plenty of people that are interested in this person and this king, but he only has eyes for you, and you are the one that he chooses, and the feelings are definitely mutual. All right, and then this one is for your health, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like in any area of your life, the Wheel of Fortune, it is coming through for you. No matter whether it's love, health, or wealth, you're going to have abundance. You're going to have some kind of fortunate happening. The spinning wheel represents, to me, the effort that you put into making something. So it's like you can actually, it's funny because the King of Pentacles in some decks is called the Midas touch, the man with the Midas touch, and here it's almost like you have it too. Like you can spin straw into gold. You have sort of this affinity about you, this luck, this ability to create anything you want. And then for your health, for your wealth, you also have another pentacle for your wealth. So I feel like opulence, this is really amazing. Like you're having kind of a golden month. It could be real related to, I want to go back to intention just a little bit to look into it a little more deeply, but I definitely think the intention card will have to do with setting your intentions. What is it that you truly want? This card shows a woman holding a vessel Let's get a close up. Holding a vessel of water, her gaze is directed and purposeful as she steadily pours the contents into the ether. She hovers on a starlit background of blue and aqua, the colors of the throat chakra, which represent communication and clarity of thought. Water has the capacity to shapeshift form into liquid, vapor, or solid, depending on which atmospheric conditions are present. Just as the atmosphere shapes the form of water, so too the power of intention activates and shapes your reality. Indeed, all creation is driven by the power of intention. Drawing this card prompts you to contemplate your aims and intentions. Be clear that they are accurately reflecting your feelings, thoughts, and spiritual aspirations, and think deeply as to whether they are honorable and worthwhile. Reach for your highest potential. Events may not always manifest as you wish, but the purity of your intent will be recognized and accounted for in accordance with the laws of cause and effect. So in the Bible it says, "As you sow, so you shall reap, and so may the harvest of your wise intentions be bountiful." All right. And one last card is from the Angelic Romance, and we have togetherness and oneness, engaged. So I feel like definitely leveling up here for you guys. There could be an engagement involved, some kind of leveling up. You have the reading that focuses on love, and so I definitely think it is a love connection going on here. Let's go ahead and look at your charms. Okay, let's zoom in a little more. Ooh, so you have a twin flame coming through, and you have Lieutenant Destin Mateus, somebody who could be in military, or at least a very strong, courageous type of person here. We also have the key, which opens everything, and this could be the key to somebody's heart, in fact. We have the Santa Claus. You may be gift giving, or find somebody who is very generous and a gift giver. Also, the soccer ball could represent soccer moms and soccer dads, and it could also represent this ability to live in harmony, you know, the duality, the dark and the light, the yin and the yang. So I feel like a lot of that is coming through here. We have peace coming out. We have the prayer hands, which is manifesting whatever you desire. We also have this, they're sort of entwined together. Oh yeah, look at that. You have the keys that open anything, and when I mean opulence, this is funny, because you have the keys mixed together, like maybe you have a beach house, you own things. When you have this many keys, it makes me feel like you own a car, a house, you have many things, and you know, many belongings, many possessions, a lot of opulence here. And then with the leisure, you have the ability to rest and enjoy life and take it easy. So that could be just what, you know, what you're focusing on in August too. This connection with this person, maybe taking a nice little vacation with them, enjoying a life of luxury with this person. It sounds really nice. And then you have a bottle of wine, so really living it up good. Now, we have the handcuffs, which could be interpreted in a lot of ways. I like to see it a little bit like the Devil card, which to me sometimes, in this case, it's not too bad of a thing. I think it just represents the same thing twin flames represent, like a connection, a cord, a bond, an unbreakable connection, unbreakable bond. It's not about being imprisoned or being bound per se, but I think it means that you're connected. And then on a side note, it could represent something more exciting in the bedroom, like exploring fun things, whatever, you know, like role play and things like that. But that's up to to you to decide what it means for you. I think also for some of you, it could be a breaking the binds, you know, feeling free, knowing that you don't have to be stuck in a certain situation or with a certain person, but you can be free to do what you want to do, because I feel there's a lot of freedom in this reading. It feels like with the King of Pentacles, even with his, you know, his very methodical nature about him, I feel like being able to go with him in this boat, you can see the boat down there, is kind of explaining that you're going to travel together, and there's this sort of sense of adventure and freedom with your person, with this person, whoever it is, somebody you know, somebody that's new, but there is definitely a leveling up going on here. So I hope you like that. And I'm moving on to the next. And definitely go with me if you want to, and thumbs up if you like it. Push that little thumb, and there's a little party in there. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much. And if you already have subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate you. Please continue to watch the videos with me and let your friends know about the channel. Thank you so much. All right, and here's pile number 2. And so your Heart and Soul Oracle cards are... just want to make sure you zoom in nicely. That you are dearly loved is an eternal truth. For in the grand cosmic scheme of things, only love is real, and only love will remain forever within our hearts. Love does not judge you. It just unconditionally loves you. It is the true wisdom of consciousness. Seek shelter in love, and you shall hear the song of spirit and be guided by its sacred sound. A lot of S's in that one. Oh, but that's so beautiful. So music, sounds like a very nice beginning here. And that big old sun. Within the transcendental realm of your soul, there are endless universes, each inconceivably vast, and at the same time inconceivably small. Even in the tiniest particle of subatomic matter, there is an endless expansion. Creation is a cosmic motion picture in which you are both director and actor. Look within and express outwardly the endless waves of love within you. May your love embrace the earth and fill all creation. Wow, that's really beautiful. All right, so let's get into your reading. For starters, we have the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I was calling it the Ancient Wisdom. We have a celebration coming up. Let me get this into the format I had, pile 1. From your Archangel's Oracle, we have Spread Your Wings. Archangel Ariel says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Okay. From your Black Moon Astrology Oracle, we have the first house, the body. So a big focus on body. And also it might be interesting to look at what signs are in your first house. So you know how, including your rising sign, it kind of shows how people perceive you and how you present yourself. And that could be a good place to work on if you want to be seen a certain way. It's not about manipulating, it's like putting your best face forward kind of energy. I feel like there could be a transformation going on here. I think okay, good. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Okay, so putting your best face forward, this person is turned around looking out at the cosmos, you know, and you can see their back, and it looks like they're about to fly off. And just like with these wings, you have wings, you have this incredible energy ready to soar. Something maybe having to do with your back is going to be important too in August. Maybe you'll have wings. something having to do with wings as well. But yeah, so, and I like the little tippy toes. It feels like dancing or floating or ready to take off. So, and 25 reduces down to the number 7, which has some meaning for me. I don't know about you, but it's a very spiritual number as well. So I think that there could be some kind of transformation in your body. Maybe you're going to get lighter, or maybe you're going to really tap into your spirituality that helps transform your body. I stumbled upon a Tai Chi Taoism type video, and I thought, oh, this is perfect for me. It's similar to other concepts of healing, like I've been working on Reiki healing, but using Qi, the ancient form of energy work, is also very interesting. So you could be exploring something like that too, for healing for yourself and others, and it changes and transforms your body, possibly. There's a lot of focus on that. So you're definitely going to spread your wings in this area of your life. All right, let's see what this is a Lenormand, and it's called the Cherry and Lilac Twilight Lenormand, and it has 2 colors. One is lilac, like this, and the other is cherry, and you have house. So oftentimes too, your body is represented in dreams by houses. In fact, your body is the house, the temple of your soul. But this could to me, this could also definitely be about your home and beautifying your home as well. Gardening, feng shui. And I was thinking, you know what, I don't do a lot of Chinese type spirituality, but then I thought, oh yeah, but I'm very into feng shui, so why wouldn't I be into Tai Chi as well? And I think maybe Taoism is an interesting area to get into. So some of you might be thinking along the same lines. Anyway, Qi, energy work, Qi so I know about the word Qi, which represents energy, because it's used in feng shui in order to arrange things in your home or choose colors, positioning, and cures and things like that in your home to have the optimal energy flow through your home, to bring the optimal success and abundance in your life in all areas of your life. So that's something that you might want to try. Otherwise, I also think if you're not all into to that spiritual work in your home, I think it could very well just be good time to declutter. That's actually the first step, in feng shui. They recommend decluttering and only keep what you really need, and donating to good causes can feel really, really good. It's this really nice release in knowing that you're helping others and also helping yourself at the same time. But I have to say, I do also see a possibility of a move, getting a new home, cozying with somebody in a romantic way, in a little cottage that's not your home, like a getaway type thing as well, like an Airbnb or something really beautiful and pretty, kind of in an out of the way place, someplace that you're not used to going to. So I see that as well for some of you. All right, let's see about the Moonology Oracle. We have a new start is coming. Wonderful. Very nice. All right, so now we're going to find out what is highlighted for you in the month of August. Our subjects are love, health, and wealth. Pile 1 already, spoiler alert, but pile 1 already had the Soulflower card to highlight their love life. Your Soulflower card is highlighting your health. So this is saying the purple poppy evolution. Purple poppy helps align your physical self with your soul purpose and your higher self. For when your foundations are rocking and your entire being is evolving, purple poppy helps support deep levels of integration, connection, and rest. Wherever you land, she will help you adapt and find the beauty in the process. Very nice. All right, so you have the purple poppy highlighted here for you. And then along with purple poppy, you have the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is kind of a Cinderella theme. We have the fairy godmother transforming, in the midst of transforming some pumpkins. She hasn't yet gotten to Cinderella. She's like, let's see, what do we need? Oh yes, we need a coach, we need this, we need that, and Cinderella's like, okay. But it's symbolically, I feel like, and then we have the house too. That's so funny. We have all the elements of your reading so far in this. What's going on here is, yes, maybe you need new clothes, or you need a new attitude, or you need to see yourself as worthy and beautiful and having abundance and being rich and being amazing and spiritually flying. And no matter what you look like on the outside, inside your soul is shining gloriously. But the fairy godmother is kind of like your higher self, here to help you transform, to really truly believe in who you are. So it's almost like you're using this new magic that you've discovered to transform your body, to really see yourself, to be on the outside how you see yourself. And that's what you're going to present to the world, this new you. So the fairy godmother could be somebody that helps you. Like, it could be like that little Taoism guy that posts the video, or it could be a friend, or it could be a mentor, it could be a physical trainer, it could be somebody just spiritual, that with spiritual guidance, whoever this is. Or it could just simply represent your higher self, just similar to Dorothy and Glinda the Good Witch. I feel that Glinda can represent spirit, but also Glinda can also represent Dorothy's higher self. It's something that she knew all along. You know, these are things, this is like a clear cognizance. It's something you knew all along. This is stepping into your high priestess energy right here. I don't know, this one, for some reason, I'm more talkative. Maybe it's because pile 1 was my first pile, and oh yeah. Anyway, and so let's see now what your other aspects of your month will be. Okay, so we also have for your love life, no small thing. It wasn't the highlighted card, but it definitely is going to blossom, I think, as well, especially once you've put a lot of faith in yourself, and see yourself as worthy and beautiful and amazing. And so 10 of Pentacles is the legacy. It's like the happily ever after. It's getting the whole shebang. Also, I love that we have a crescent moon here, or pretty much this, I would call this a new moon, right? Let's zoom in on that. So the new moon, it could be a very important moon in this connection that you have with somebody. And then here we have a new moon, so a new start is coming over here with your Moonology card. I think that's so special. And I just like, look at this man's face. It's like he feels so grateful, and the woman is listening to his heart, and the man looks like he's in bliss, you know, he's so grateful. And so the connection is beautiful and tight, and it's as if they're never going to let each other go. Very sweet. Okay. And so it could be very much a Cinderella story, you know. You go from this transformation into meeting the prince. All right, let's see about your last card, which has to do with your wealth. Oh, very nice. And also you have the Seven of Pentacles. So it could be the same person that you're collaborating with. And here again, we have the new moon. I feel this represents too that you're on the same wavelength. You have the same ideas, dreams, and goals on how to grow your business, or if you're like an entrepreneur, or maybe you have similar connections. I just feel like there's a good similarity between you and another person coming into your life. And so maybe this person not only is a love interest, but can also help lead you in the right direction in financial matters, or they're very complimenting to you, to your ideas about finances and things like that as well. What is he holding in his hand? It looks just like, oh, this is my wallet right here. I just hold it. A book? I think it's a book. Anyway, yeah, I feel like this also represents philosophies, talking things over, thinking things through, feeling, I just feel a nice energy of agreeing, agreeable. You're agreeable. It's very nice. Okay. And then last we have from the Angelic Romance, we have, and look, see, there's two people working together on a similar thing. So like it could be composing, being, you know, co-creators, co-artists, co-musicians, a singer and a pianist, something like that. I feel like collaborations here too. And you have music, sacred higher connection. We have music came out in our in those cards. And then we also have celebration. Okay, so let's get back to celebration. Let's find out more about what celebration means for you in the month of August. So there is a cause for celebration. And this is a special moment for the beautiful girl as she dances in sheer delight. One hand, she holds a golden goblet, and the other a ball of starlight. Her gown and headdress are adorned with fragrant blooms, and butterflies frolic around her as if to join in the happiness. Candles in the foreground add to the mood of rejoicing and symbolize the spiritual presence of light and illumination. We're getting a lot of light and illumination here. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on that so you can see that. So there will be many good reasons for joy without the need for any formal occasion or the use of a calendar. Celebrations can be a type of harvest, reaping the rewards of effort, marking time or good news, memory of a loved one, birth of a new life or project, fruition of a long-held dream. It can take many forms. And we had this, a new start is coming right here with so something new. To those who are caught in an addictive chase of leading a life based on projected future happiness, perhaps now is a good time to simply give thanks for the perfection of all that is today in the present moment. By reflecting on how your good and bad choices have led you to this point, hindsight can reveal the ways you have been guided and shaped by unseen forces, which help enrich your understanding of life. These are real triumphs of lasting value we take with us to the next life and are worthy of great celebration. To those who are enduring difficult times where there seems little hope of change, the message of this card beckons you to actively seek joy and celebrations. Regardless of circumstances, you will be forever wealthy if you can learn to celebrate the simplest things in life. In the wise words of Oprah Winfrey, the more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. I love that. So yes, that is a good message there. And so let's go ahead and do our charms now. All right, let's take a look. Oh my goodness. You got the name, which means I'm supposed to get some letters too. All right, we have the snake and the dumbbell, the barbells, which means strength. We've got a piece of hair, which means cat fur. We have a plane, that could be some travel. We have the snake represents the kundalini and the ripple up the spine, and this feeling of your chakras being aligned, and it's also very sensual and feeling nice. All right, we also have the crown, or tiara, which represents masculine and feminine, the divine masculine and feminine, the emperor and the empress energy. We have sweet and have, like working out. This could be, you could be physically going to the gym and adding weights and increasing muscle, or you could be literally, figuratively, literally working things out. You have a message coming through. This represents something that new, information, a visitor, or something like that coming through very quick within the early part of August. Then we have my favorite, of course. All it takes is faith, trust, and pixie dust. So we have our little fairy and our pixie dust, because that's my motto here. Faith represents believing in something that you can't see. Trust is letting go of the how. And pixie dust is when you get all your work done, then the magic happens. All right, so we have a miracle coming through. And then the elephant talks about familiarity. I feel like it's like nostalgia, remembering things, meeting somebody that seems so familiar, also having to do with family, like somebody feels so close that they feel like family. We have why and name, and this one's the love wheel, and it says love, love, love all the way around it. And so there is a new cycle of love, I feel, yes, that is strong here. And a new cycle of spirituality, connecting to your body and connecting to your health and it's like health and spirituality connecting together, where it's not just a matter of science, but it's also a matter of your beliefs and intention and the way you celebrate life and the way you enjoy life. See, you have the dog here, which represents soulmates, and then you have the sun that shines on everything, and it's happiness, it's joy, it's pleasure, it's serendipity, it's all the good things in life, it's clarity, it's answers being answered, your questions being answered. We also have the palm tree, so you could be taking a little vacation too, and the parasailer, which means smooth sailing or enjoying water sports, maybe even. All right, I'm going to zoom out and let's get your name. So whenever a name comes out, you get the added bonus of getting some letters with this reading. Let's see what we get. So we have C and a B and an O and another O, a J and a Z and an H. So let's get some more letters so we can spell something here. We have an E, an A. We have ace. That represents, we have ABC too. Ace and ABC makes me think of beginnings. We have he. Yes. We have hi. Hill, running up that hill. Hill and Jill and Bill. There you go. There's a few. Oh, and chill. All right. Well, there's a few cute clues there. You can take those clues. You can look at that as initials, abbreviations, whatever, it's just a little added bonus. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't negate the whole reading. It's just something a little fun and extra. All right, well, I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next. Feel free to push that little button where the thumb is and give it a thumbs up and see the little confetti party. Next to that, push subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, I would really appreciate it if you become a subscriber. And for anybody out there who's interested, please share this too with your friends. It would be really an honor if you did. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm going to move on to the next. You can join me if you like. Moving on. Okay, and here is pile 3. Let's see what your messages are, your heart and soul messages. We have: sometimes the true purpose of things is hidden from view. Something doesn't quite make sense at the moment, but it soon will. All is about to change. A blessing is on its way, and many more will follow. Soon you will feel as though it's raining rose petals from heaven. Rose petals from heaven. All right, and here's a nice sunny one. And you have, this card signifies expansion and the accomplishment and success that come as a result of doing what you love, or something that has great meaning for you. You are creating something of lasting value that will be enjoyed by others for years to come. A strong sense of teamwork and fulfillment abound. All right, let's get into your reading. All right, first we have the Vintage Wisdom, which says surrender. So something that you'll have to let go of, or some thoughts, some way of doing things. Then we have our Archangel Oracle message and victory. Archangel Sandalphon says, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Nice. And then we have from the Black Moon Astrological Oracle, we have Venus, love. So love energy coming through for you. And this Venus, things having to do with beauty and glow-ups and everything Venus. Venus also rules justice and wrongs being righted, so things like that as well. And from this is a Lenormand deck that is called the Cherry and Lilac Twilight Lenormand, and this is the lilac version with the lilac color around it, and you have letter. So when you have letter coming out, it represents some communication in the Lenormand. You want to come up here? So yeah, some kind of correspondence, some reaching out, a DM, a text, maybe even a phone call, or maybe even one of those snail mail type letters. Then from our Moonology, we have the energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon coming through. Very nice. And so with each of these piles, each person or each pile gets a point of highlight. So there's 3 categories: love, health, and wealth. Pile 1's main card or main focus was on love. Pile 2's main focus was on health and their spirituality. And pile 3, you get wealth. So your Soulflower card says Hellebore, empowerment. Hellebore wants you to know how powerful you truly are, and to help you tap into your innate female wisdom. You know what you need to do, and it's time to honor yourself. Stop hiding and stand in your own magnificent light with your head held high. Give yourself permission to connect with your heart and lead the way. And whether you're man or woman, everyone has a feminine element to to their energy. You know, it goes both ways. So a masculine or feminine energy here. I think that's how I had it. All right, so the card that goes with Hellebore, let's see which one. Wealth. Okay, yes. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So you have a ton of skill, and all you need to do is just continue to have faith in yourself and your abilities, and you will continue to shine in August. There's no reason to feel like you're going backwards in any way, or that even that you need more help, because I feel like you have the help that you need. All you need to do is just continue to have faith in yourself. Now, if you're wondering about your love life, we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like with this Five of Cups, there's this energy of, I feel like instead of a fairy godmother, you've got a fairy godfather coming through. The fairy godfather, or it could be a boy who notices you. You know, if you're the female, doesn't matter. Put yourself where you see yourself. But the feminine here, she's looking a little down, right? The Five of Cups is about feeling sad, feeling down. But this card gives me vibes that she's kind of feeling down, and somebody wants to talk to her and make her feel better. And I feel that is the blossoming of a new connection. So some very handsome young man approaching the beautiful sad lady, saying, hey, is everything okay? And she's like, I don't know, I don't think I'm ever gonna find love. This, you know, I'm just feeling down in the dumps about it. And he's like, well, I don't know what to, if you want, we can go for ice cream or something. Would you like to hang out for a little bit? And she has, you know, then suddenly something sparks in her, like this person's being kind. He's offering something. He's offering his compassion, and that starts to shift things for her. And then we have, for your health, we have the Temperance card. So in your health life, things look pretty good as long as you keep everything in balance. And that doesn't mean just, you know, eating right and in the right proportions, or not overdoing it with drinking and things like that in the physical sense, but also in the spiritual sense. You know, make sure you take some time to maybe meditate, take some time to just have some still quality silence, you know, peaceful times, peaceful moments to balance with the hectic, chaotic work life. Also, you know, there in spirituality, you might want to balance some shadow work with let's zoom in on these guys. You might want to balance some shadow work with light work as well, you know. So both of those can be very helpful in balance, in really, you know, feeling a complete you. So balancing both sides of your personality, balancing multiple aspects of your life, all of that comes in handy. Also, moderation, temperance represents patience and being able to realize that, you know, not everything's just going to happen overnight, and to have sort of a peace inside you that maybe miracles can happen. But if, you know, whether they can or not, or whether you're waiting for a miracle, in the meantime, you know, enjoy life, and enjoy life through a nice, balanced, healthy outlook of life, you know. So I think that's good. So let's take another good look at our little couple here. I think, yeah, I feel like the sadness of the past is gone and good stuff is coming towards you now. and work, you know, whatever you're involved in, whatever kind of projects that you're doing, it's all going to be very highlighted, and people are going to be really impressed. You might be getting, like if you're an entrepreneur, somebody who runs their own business, you may be getting lots of orders. Word of mouth is going to be out. People are saying, wow, you do an amazing job of things, stuff like that. So let's get the one final message here. Woo. And you have new sacred blessings, moonlight. You might even have a little moonlit romantic night together with someone. I hinted to this today on today's Daily Dust, and if it doesn't happen on the 28th, it could happen sometime in August for you. Yeah, the moon phases can do lots of magic. They can be your special pixie dust that brings about this special occasion where you meet someone just sort of out of the blue who really changes things around for you. So I think that's really sweet. All right, let's see what your charms say. Okay, we have the number 24. We have the peso, Mexican money. That could represent going on a trip. I think also it represents, it's got an eagle, and the eagle is like fighting this snake. So it could be like fighting your demons, or win, or conquering, a kind of conquering energy. We also have Taurus, which is trustworthy. And let's get an even closer. We have the windmill, which represent the power of air. So if you, like especially air signs, you know, and just knowing that there's power in nature, in the forces of nature. So yeah, the air quality, the air, the wind, the propeller, a very strong force. We have tall and beautiful with the giraffe, with the rainbow. It's like, you know, hopes and dreams coming true. You have a balance between these two clouds, so there's an equal energy. It's very balanced, much like your temperance card. Your chakras are aligned. You're feeling very good and balanced. Also could represent LGBTQ community, and it also could represent this love energy of or your chakras being, like I said that, and I said love. Oh, my baby, I'm holding on my baby and I can't think of anything else. Also we have the world twice. Whoa. So really possible travel here for you, connecting with the World Wide Web. You might be connecting with somebody who's very like-minded when it comes to world events and world concerns. Maybe also an activist or environmentalist. So that's pretty neat. With the tiara, we also have the divine feminine or the divine masculine, emperor energy here. The shoe, the high heel shoe is like stepping out, looking your finest, looking and feeling really sexy, or buying yourself something cute. Then we have the moon, which is like contemplation and thinking about things, and thinking about and writing down your dreams and taking note of what kind of things that you dream about. Also, you have your glasses. Look carefully, like when you write down your dreams, you might have a first impression, and then sit on it a while, and a few days later read it again and see how other words or other ideas from your dream pop out at you. You have communication coming through, so lots of good communication. Somebody is the missing piece to the puzzle. We have happy and sure, and the parasailer, so like going with the flow, maybe some water activities. We have the snowman. The snowman represents things are only temporary. So if you have a problem and you're worried about it or whatever, just know that this too shall pass. That sometimes things will just seem so important, but then they fade away just like the snow. And so try to not be too upset about a particular incident or thing, and let it just fade with the snow. At the same time, when you're faced with some beautiful moment, like, like a kiss, or like a sunset or something like that, then you might want to savor it and enjoy it for as long as it lasts, So there's lots of ways to interpret the snowman, but also could represent, for those of you who are in the southern hemisphere, maybe enjoying the cold weather and finding ways to have fun with it instead of seeing it as a burden, But if you're also for anybody, could represent energy that's going all the way from August into the winter months. So it could represent like a long-term relationship or a long-term energy that's happening here, especially for your wealth. You're doing very good. I think that there's no real issues with your work. I feel like you're getting a lot of recognition and people impressed by what you do, but your love life is actually where you need help, but it looks like that's coming through too. And I just wanted to say I wanted to go a little bit deeper into the surrender card. Just remembered, so this woman here, she's standing alone, motionless in a field of flowers. She feels like she's caught in a poignant moment of realization. A gentle breeze carries tiny seeds, and they fly upward, and butterflies float from her open palm like surrendered thoughts ascending to the heavenly realms. So this card is representing that universe is highlighting sometimes the fact that there might be resistance and attachments that you have that you need to put attention to. You may have reached an impasse with a challenging predicament, or maybe you're struggling to maintain control within a situation. If you're satisfied and you can do no more, now is a good time to let go and surrender. Let your meditation be on the words, "Thy will, not my will." Unlike its little sister, resignation, the mighty act of surrender demands that you relinquish control by opening your heart and mind to the higher power. Have faith that whatever is given will be for your highest good and for the good of all concerned. Butterflies are powerful symbols of transformation and renewal. So now is the time to embrace change, step bravely into the unknown, and surrender what you are for that which you could be. Very nice. All right, you guys. I hope you like that. And that ends it for us. Pile number 3. Pumpkin wants to say hello and goodbye. And she's licking my face while I was reading that, so hopefully that wasn't a distraction. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you all for supporting the channel. And whether you're a subscriber or whether you're just passing by, whether you're a subscriber, which is free to subscribe, just push that bell for notifications, and then you can see more of my stuff. Or whether you're a member, your support means a lot to me, so much to me. And I have a beautiful list of members I would like to shout out. I always do it after pile 3, so if you want to hear your name, check out the end. Maybe I'll make a timestamp for member shout out. Anyway, so the top of the list is the Platinum Pixies, Guacamole, and Gina, and Raggi, and Cheryl, and Amira, and Claudia, Golden Fairies, Leo Sunchild, Blenda Fox with a Book, Twin Flames, Mary Joy, Silver Empress, Jolene Sutton, and Luisa Silva, Full of Faithers, Anastasia, Weird Sister, Wolfie Baby Doll. Well, Wolfie went down to a Sparkle of Light. And by the way, you can always change your status up or down, cancel at any time. And you always keep your badge. You always keep your level, and you're always. I feel like even if you do cancel, you still get in on the live reading. So you might want to check on that and see if that works for you. So Sparkles of Light are Divine Goddess. We have Miss Fred, Mr. Maurice Evans, J.R. Colgan, Elias Spino, Jasabi, Lindsay, Giggles, Luce, Charisma, Terry, Esmeralda, Gloria, Patricia, Luna, Jessica, Stoya, and Alexis. Thank you all for coming out to my lives and being so supportive there too. That's another place, if you're interested to help support the channel. You can come out on Tuesdays and Fridays at 8 o'clock Central Time and 8 p.m. Central Time and get a really discounted reading. Otherwise, if you'd like a private reading, check out my description box. You can see my email address and just shoot me a little email and I'll send you a how-to get a reading and a price list. And no obligation right away until you've asked your question and we've agreed that that's what you want, and then you hit the donate button and there you have it. You'll get your reading within 2 days. Very limited waiting period, unless there's some kind of holiday or if I've already stipulated it's been a busy week or something like that, but generally I get it back to you pretty quickly. If you are a member, though, just saying, some of your readings won't always come in within 2 days, but members will get their reading for their month that they choose. And then if you even if you ask for it on the last day of the month, you still can get your reading, but you have to reach out to me to get your monthly reading. So all right, everybody, I hope that all makes sense to you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or send me an email. I'm happy to address any of your concerns or questions. And so thank you so much for being here again. I love you all, and I'll see you around. Check out the dailies, check out the weeklies and monthlies as well. I have a lot going on, and please feel free to comment any subject matter that you'd be interested in me talking about. All right, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
Like, share, and subscribe.